Good morning and welcome to the Elevate Renatus team call. This is your host, Keely Austin. Today is Money Monday. It is July 13th and I am honored to be here with you today, and congratulations to all of you for being here with us live. We've got a phenomenal trainer with us today. As of right now, we've got 90 participants, so do make sure you reach out to your team. We don't want any ICMs left behind. And today we get to learn from Michael Huggins. Michael Huggins, if you don't know him, which I'm sure most of you do, Michael came from a very frustrated place. He and Vanessa were both living in Vanessa's mother's basement. This was about 10 years ago, actually. And Michael was really struggling to make ends meet. He had gone to school, gotten good grades, did everything that he was told as far as, get good grades, go get a good job. And he ended up working at Jiffy Lube and Sears Auto, working 2 jobs and still finding himself frustrated and broke and living paycheck to paycheck and working really hard to pay off his student loans, which the balance wasn't really going anywhere once he realized his payments were mainly just going to interest. So it was very frustrating, and he knew he needed to make a change. So he learned about real estate investing, and I'm so grateful that Michael found Renatus, because look at what he has been able to do with this opportunity. Fast forward to today, Michael has created himself a multi-million-dollar business, essentially. He has been the number 1 and number 2 income earner in the company multiple times. And he has done many deals. He has helped build the Salt Lake City team, the Denver team. He's helped us out here in Scottsdale. He's helping the entire nation with building, and I'm just so grateful that he's here with us today. So I'm excited to hear what he has to share. We're very fortunate to get to learn from Michael Huggins. Good morning, Michael.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Money Monday. Thanks, Keely. What's up, everybody? It's good to see all your faces, some of your photos. Aurora, Sandra, Gilda, Deborah. What's up? Mike, there you are. What's up, everyone? Hey, good morning. Okay, we got some work cut out for us. Hi, Ruthie. Guess what I got today? It has nothing to do with Renatus, but it kind of does. I got a bunch of chickens today. Hey, next level resiliency. Here we go. We got 7 hens and a rooster, and it's part of the passive income. But now, but now I get some eggs as passive income. So yeah, it's coming together quite nicely. Excited about going through a fun little learning curve. Never had chickens before. Had a dog. I had ferrets. I've had rabbits. Never chickens. So this will be fun. Okay, next level. 14 chickens. See, Keely knows all about chickens. All these people got chickens. Charles Beeson, he knows about chickens in a different way. Okay, so also saw some deer in the backyard and some turkeys yesterday. It's been quite an exciting day. Wild turkeys in Tennessee, imagine that. Okay, so how are we gonna make more money? Now, of course, that's my director language talking. Let's make some more money. I gotta pay for these chickens. No. So we had a fantastic Super Saturday. I wanna thank everyone who helped make that possible. It was very powerful, and I know some people have already spent the rest of their Saturday and Sunday implementing what we learned, and they already have their groups up. So if you already have made your group, go ahead and put it in the chat that you made your group. I was helping Dan put some final touches on his group last night. And let me see if Dan is actually on here. Dan Knickerbocker, are you on here? No, he's a busy man with a new little baby. So, but what he did over this last month, wow, all these people. So who done it already? Keely's is made, Dustin's is made, Jenna's is made, Levi's is made. Is that it? Mike, did you make your group? Not yet?
Halfway.
Halfway. Okay. Started it. Linda started it. Lily started it. Or she's finished. Esther started hers. Okay, cool. So one of the who? Oh, I have Vanessa's name on here. That's funny. There we go. Okay. One of the most powerful concepts behind making this group. Yes, Pete, there's a recording of it. It's in the Team Elevate Facebook page. Thanks to Keely getting it streamed in there. And oh, there you go. Skylar just dropped a link in. bit.ly/Super Saturday 711, and there's a password to access it. It's act now $123. Oh, good. Team Skylar Keeley, making everyone look good. It's a beautiful thing. So make sure your teams are watching it. If you need help, if you're like, what the heck is he talking about making my own group? You gotta go watch the recording. I know some of you were at Scott Super Saturday, and we're gonna have another schedule overlap with that next month, because on August 1st, we are having a corporate intensive. So this is now something to build for. Corporate is putting on an intensive for us so we can pile on all of our guests. So let's talk about that today and the best practices, the functionality of that, how we can make it all work and benefit and profit from it. And, you know, corporate really puts on these super professional intensives. And if you get your guests in front of them, the chances of them buying go way up. So let's switch over to the drawing board here. I'm really happy to see all you guys. We got 106 in the room today. Okay, we're connected here. Here we are. Yay for chickens. Okay. So here it is, August 1st, 9 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Mountain Time. Check your local listings. We're going to be doing a profits intensive. So they're going to have 2 or 3 or 4, I'm not sure yet because people's schedules, instructors in the studio training on what their profits content is all about. So it's not just like a founder's webinar where you come in and you learn about the profits course. That's not what it is. Here, they're teaching what's in the profits course. Like if they were to come to multifamily intensive, or they were to come to a fix and flip intensive. Am I lagging? Is my sound and video okay? Is everything coming through clearly?
You're clear.
Okay, cool. So profits intensive. Now the guests are going to view it through Helios. Now how the heck is a guest going to view it through Helios? Because before, we would have a big old group. We'd have one person's business center hooked up to a projector, and we'd blast it out in a room. Well, we're not getting together anymore. Everyone's going to watch it from home. So I want to know, how is a guest going to be able to view it through Helios? What happens? Okay, let me open up the chat here. Okay, Sharon, no, an intensive is for guests. An intensive is for guests. It's always for guests. Okay, so here's the key. Every time you guys are very close to it, but I'm looking for some exact wording. When a guest is registered in Helios, guess what? An account is made. They already have an account if you register them in Helios. Bingo, they have access. So once you put their correct email address in and you register them, then they will actually go to myronatus.com, log in, they'll hit forgot password. So let's just write out the steps here. myronatus.com, myronatus.com, log in, hit forgot password. That's why it's important that you get their email address right. Hit forgot password, reset it, and then log in. And then they're going to go to the live education tab. And then they can view the intensive. How cool is that? So I'll find out today which instructors are going to be featured and the topics and training. But whoever it is, no, you register your guests. You enter them into Helios. Just like you would register them for a Thursday night briefing or a Saturday house tour or a Wednesday house tour. By the way, who is support? What is, can you put your name after support or before support? I'm glad you're here to support. I need all support I can get. But yeah, it's a mystery to me. Anthony Mallet. Okay, perfect. Yes, sir. So you register them, 1, then they go to myronatus, 2, they log in, 3, forget password, 4, log back in, 5, step 6, they go to live intensive, and they're in. Okay, Sandra, so this is a corporate intensive. It's a corporate hosted intensive. They do them 2 or 3 times a year. And so just to clear up, when you say your event, that's not my event, it's our event. And my understanding is that corporate intensives are free. I may be wrong, there's a small chance I'm wrong, but I'm pretty darn sure that this is a free event. Okay, August 1st. So it's the first Saturday of the month. Normally the Scott Rowe team has their Super Saturday on the first Saturday of the month, but instead we're doing the corporate intensive, so he's moving his to the second, and historically we have ours on the second. So we're both going to be doing Super Saturday at the same time again. Okie dokie. All right, Naesis, he's confirmed. It's free, baby. So put this on your calendar. August 1st, set a goal. Put it in your mind. What is your goal? How many people do you want to have there? All right, what is your attendance goal? Attendance. How many people do you want to have there? So we talk about our funnel here of find the people, tell a story, find the people, tell a story, build for events, follow up. Basically, what you got to do is you have your conversations. Hey, would you like to learn how to secure your business funding? Would you like to know how to automate your business? Would you like to know how to promote your business on national media? Would you like to know how to pay less in taxes? Would you like to know how to increase your sales? Would you like to know how to improve your communication and your sales funnels? Would you like to learn how to present better? All these things happen inside Profit. So you have your conversations, you create the intrigue. Okay, and then you tell them the story. We build for the event, it's August 1st. And then we confirm that they're there, and then that is our attendance. So you might have 100 conversations, and you might get, let's say, 75 people interested. Of those interested people, 50 have it in their calendar to be able to attend. Now, because it's free, we're going to have more attendance in other areas, but less attendance in other areas. It just depends on how you promote it. Don't tell them it's all the way free. Tell them it's free for them because they know you. Right? Because you're in communication with them and you feel like it'd be a good value for them, it's free for them. But it's definitely not free. Right? How much money is going to be spent that day to make that intensive happen? The time cost for the speakers, the time cost for the staff to run the event, the cost of the internet to run the servers. It's definitely not free. It's just free for them because they know you. So you might get 50 people to say yes, and then maybe throughout the day, 30 people actually attend. And from those people who attend, you might get 20 who are like, heck yeah, I'm interested, 15 to do a one-on-one with you, and you get 10 to sign up. Okay, so if you want an attendance of 30 people, we usually get about 1 in 3 people who see the information on a Super Saturday or on an intensive to sign up if we do our proper follow-up. We don't wait 2 weeks or a month to follow up. We don't miss our appointments and look like an amateur. If we follow the urgency format and show up like a professional, about 1 in 3 people are ready to buy, especially at the price tag the Profits is at. So we have 100 conversations. Okay, so we just break it down again. We want to give people at least a week heads up. So that puts us at the 25th so that we can be doing our follow-ups for a week. Now, of course, we're still going to build all that week. But let's say we're going to give ourselves 14 days to have 100 conversations. So how many conversations a day do you need to have? 14 days. That puts us at July 25th. And then, of course, you're still building for that week. But when people have a week heads up, they're definitely more likely to show up because they can make sure and protect that space on their calendar. So 100 divided by 14 is 7. 7.2. So if you have 7 conversations a day, is that it? 7.2?
7.14.
0.14. So we have 7 conversations a day, and we're consistent all the way through. We'll have had 100 conversations in our week, in our 2 weeks, and of that we'll have created enough intrigue to get enough people to put it on their calendar, for enough people to show up, for enough people to like it, for enough people to do one-on-ones, for enough people to buy. It's a process. Okay. So 7 conversations a day. Let's break it down a little bit more. How many minutes does it take to have a conversation where you're creating intrigue for somebody? You find someone who's interested, find someone who's interesting, right? You look at their profile, Maybe you're interesting to them. Could you have 7 conversations in 1 hour? Keely says 10 minutes. I like it. So if we have those 7 conversations in 1 hour, you're basically going to work an hour a day extra on your business, right? You're still got to be adding people to your other groups. You're going to be showing up to your other trainings. You're going to be making your ads. You're going to be doing your one-on-ones from the previous week's work for sure. But moving forward, at least 10 minutes, maybe an hour for you to have those conversations. Would you be interested? And then once you find your good question, then you just copy and paste it to the next person and the next person. There's 500 million billion people on Facebook, and they all have certain likes and interests and are in certain groups. So it's a combination of making sure you look attractive with your profile and reaching out to people and having those interesting conversations. And remember the key verse with interesting and interested. Which one's more important? Being interesting or being interested? If you're trying to attract people into your life, into your business, which one is more important?
Interested.
Interested. Exactly. It is much more important to be interested in the other person instead of trying to be interesting. Be interested before interesting. See, some of you are making that excuse. Well, I'm not interesting. Doesn't matter. Nobody cares. They want to know, are you interested in them? Are you interested in their prosperity, in their financial freedom, in their education? I'm not sure, Anthony. He asked about the share button in Helios. I'm not sure about that. I'm going to pull up the calendar real quick. Is it even on the calendar? So we'll go to August 1st. Would you look at that? The Renatus Corporate Intensive in bright blue. Share, copy URL. So what happens when you click on that? Ooh, that's not a clickable link. What the heck? Nice.
Hey, Michael, this is James.
Good morning, James.
Good morning. That share button, it does work. It's I just shared an event.
Nice. Yep.
There is some functionality in it that still is being worked on.
Okay. Look at that cool picture that they decided to use. We got Anna, Diana, Tim, all in the front row. Carol. Look at all these interested people. Nice. I like it. Yeah, we had a couple hundred people in that room that day. Okay. So click on that link, register the guest. You can share it with them. It's already this nice pre-built, pre-made countdown timers and everything. You share this real quick so you can all see it.
Hey, Michael.
Buenos dias.
Hi, buenos dias. It's Aurora. I was wondering, where did you say that wonderful little countdown thing that you got is?
So I put a link in the chat box, but also if you just go to the Helios calendar and go to August 1st, you'll see the tile for the Renatus Intensive. When you click on that calendar event, it'll open up to a new page here, and then there's this share button right up here. Okay. So
Okay, cool beans. Thank you.
You got it. So you come to the calendar. Click on the next month. So you got to go to August. Click on this right here, opens up, click on share, copy URL, send it to your guest. Okay, and then we'll come in here. Nice. Come in here for the live education tab for when it's time to play. Now, one other cool thing about this calendar is it adapts. See, notice that I'm in Central Time Zone. So it told me, hey, you're going to be here for 10 a.m. Here's the description. Okay, what makes Profits Education so valuable to entrepreneurs and small business owners? Find out directly from our incredible instructors during this one-day only event hosted by Bob Snyder. Heyo! Improve your business efficiency and your personal skills and demonstrate our quality of education to guests with this focus on Profits course featuring messages from each of the Profits instructors. It will be filmed live in the Renata studio and will be available streaming for all education holders, ICMs, and guests at no cost. To view this event streaming, please register for the event, but do not select attending live option. Guests, ICMs, and education purchasers will be required to log in to view the live stream. To attend in studio, please register for the event and be sure to select the attending live option. If you are not sure you will be able to attend in person, please do not register for live attendance until you know you will be there. We have limited seating and registration reserves you a chair. Our instructors deserve to speak to a full room of people who are 6 feet apart. And Renata staff and all in attendance will comply with CDC regulations regarding masks, social distancing. Who's not attend the studio who are recently experiencing any symptoms. Okay. Okay, so then there's no fee, and then we got our countdown because I zoomed in, it changed how it looks. But here's our countdown. 19 days, 22 minutes. We're about to have a Profits party. Cool. So one other thing I'd like to share with you guys is this website called bit.ly. I don't know if you guys have ever checked this out before. But bit.ly allows you to create a link from something ridiculously long. So if I just hit create, and I got that long frickin' Helios text, and all of a sudden it just made it into this short one right here. So then I can just copy this, and then I can go and text it to my friend. Now, this is my link. You need to do it with your link so that your guests are registered to you. Okie dokie. Did everyone see that? Bit.ly. Click on the orange create button, paste your long URL to get a short URL. Cool. And it's free. You can upgrade and pay for like fancy pantsy ones, but just use their free version. Loving the learning. Okay, so let's head back to the iPad here. There we go. Okay, now based off of what we talked about so far, what questions do you have?
Do you know how many profits instructors will be presenting?
Well, according to the description, it said all.
Oh yeah, okay.
Now, I'm not sure if, because some of them don't live in Utah, that they might be streaming in, but I know the corporate doesn't like to stream a stream, because then you get a lower quality, right? A copy of a copy is just, it's not the kind of quality we want. So I don't know, but it said they're all in studio unless something changes with travel schedules. You know, it's going to be a full day. So I'm guessing each one's going to take about an hour to do some training. We'll take a lunch, maybe 45 minutes per instructor. But people are going to walk away with some powerful tips, tricks, ideas for things like social selling, for velocity banking from Christian George, for things like how to analyze your business from Mark Kohler, how to have a champion mindset. How many people don't grow the business they want to because their mindset isn't where it is? It's so important, and that's why the class that Ron Williams has is even more important. Yes, get fit, but some people don't do well because they don't feel well. And he's going to teach people how to help you feel well.
Okay.
Okay, bit.ly is the best. Bit.ly, that's the key there. Okay. My whiteboard is in the small screen. Just touch the small screen. If you're on a mobile device, Linda, just touch the small screen and it should swap the picture of me.
Thanks.
The screen. Yeah, no problem. Okay. So one other thing I'd like to remind everyone is our new method of getting into study groups and getting our guests into the weekly events. So one thing Keely started out our workshop with is the announcements of the events. We got Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday events. Tuesday Profits, Wednesday House Tour, Thursday Super Bowl. Everything's happening on Thursday. So Tuesday is Profits at noon. Wednesday is House Tour with Ryan at 7 p.m. Mountain Time. And then Thursday is all the classes, right? Intro, follow-up, onboarding, biz development group, and then the RE masterminds, which are multifamily, wholesaling, fix and flip, short-term rental, and essentials. Essentials is free for everyone. And then we request that if you're participating in the more advanced ones, well, first of all, you have to have that advanced education, but then also we hope that you contribute on your local area's optional event subscription, right? If you're on James Leese's team, sign up for James Leese's OES. If you're on Gary Lawrence's team or Bill Predabon's team, you sign up for their OES. If you're on my team, you sign up for mine. If you're on Richard Stocks, you sign up for his. And then we check that once a month. If you're on Ryan Black's, you sign up for his. And then we'll get you the password so that you can attend those. This is free for everyone. And if I remember correctly, the password for this one is all caps, Renatus, #1. Correct me if I'm wrong, anybody, but that's.
Yeah, there's a hashtag #1. So it's Renatus and then the #1.
Hashtag Renatus, hashtag #1. And then you can attend your essentials study groups. Really grateful for all of the collaborators. You realize how many people have to collaborate to make something like this happen? So we're really grateful. Send some love to the collaborators. If you are interested in being a part of the collaboration team, then let me know. You can email me and we can figure out how to get you on the collaboration team if that's something that you're committed to. And these are in 12-week rotations, except for the wholesale one with Brandon Miller. He's doing a 24-week rotation, but the rest of these are 12-week rotations. Okay, now how do you access this? Where do you go to get it all? It's a one-stop shop. Team Elevate USA.com. And Team Elevate, remember, is a mindset, not a literal organization. Okay? It's a mindset. So if you got this mindset of collaboration, you got this mindset of inclusiveness, this mindset of love and peace and health and positive energy, then hey, you're on Team Elevate. So take advantage of that too. And all these happen at 7 p.m. Mountain Time. One nice thing about this intro is that this is also done as a house tour with Velocity Banking and the intro. So it's like a mega event done by Dane Clark, one of our up and coming leaders who just paid off his house. He's raised $12 million in real estate. He's done dozens of deals in the last couple years. He's traveled the world. He's got a badass Ford Raptor that he jumps in the sand dunes. He's got a happy little family. The guy's incredible. So you want to learn from him, introduce your guest to him. Be sure to edify him or edify whoever you're putting in front of. Right, so it goes back to this. When you're finding the people and you're telling the story, be sure to edify the speaker. It is imperative that you learn their story so that you can tell their story to your guests. When your guests hear a story, they're much more compelled to show up. So we're going to also, for the Prophets Intensive, we're going to edify Bob Steiner because he's the MC, and we're going to edify the all the instructors. So if you are missing this whole, hey, did you make your own group thing that I was asking everyone about, you need to, dude, you will be behind. A week from now, you will be so far behind if you are not doing what we're talking about. You need to get on it. So let me switch screens here and I'll show you where to get it. Okay, Elevate, switching screens. What the heck? Oh, there we go. Okay. So also, if Skylar ever makes an announcement, you need to read it. If I ever make an announcement, you need to read it. Keely ever makes an announcement, you need to read it. So what you'll do, congrats Joe, got another sign up. Miriam got another sign up. What you'll do, where is it? Okay, a few minutes, gotta go. Hello, Facebook. Come on, I got fiber optic internet. Pick up the pace. What is going on? I guess I'll go to videos.
Maybe it's too many tabs, Michael.
Oh, shut up. Oh, here we go. Just kidding. Okay, what I did was I clicked on the video section over here on the left, And then it's this 4-hour, 15-minute video here.
What about you, Skylar?
Okay, now if you paid attention to past videos, let's see if it's in here. Oh no, get out of here. I showed you how to go to the video speed controller in your Google Chrome settings. Let's do it one more time. Video speed controller. Install this video speed controller. Okay, I already have it installed, so that's why it says remove. But when you install this video speed controller, then when you come back to this video, you'll have up here in the corner, you see I got this extra little floating window over my video. So now I can speed up by a tenth. So if I want to watch it on 3x, you know, some places only let you watch things on 2x. Well, heck, I want to watch things on 3x. So Ryan's got some important announcements. Hey, look at that beard. So we're listening to it.
Education. Kai says, I'm going to focus on what matters, what doesn't. Skylar says, Mary. Oh, Mary, thanks, Skylar. Mary, who's on Facebook Live, says, it's giving time to education. Which is more great for that. I've read books and I'm talking about people with a different outlook.
Now, okay,
So,
maybe I'll go down to 2.5 speed.
If you had no context of what I was talking about, and you just heard all these people expressing gratitude, you'd say, well, that sounds awesome. What is that? I want to know
Speed.
whatever happened. That sounds like a wonderful thing, right? We're talking about
Maybe
COVID,
some of you need a
but
1.5
we change our
speed.
meaning. We change our interpretation. So as we're looking for, are there going to be?
But we had,
What we've done is, I know some of you were like, oh, cool, a group, and then some of you are like, oh no, I got to make a group. I can see it on your faces. So over the last month, what Skylar and Dane have put together is something that you guys can.
so if you want to hear from Sandy,
Done is, I know some of you were like, oh, cool, a group. Done is, I know some of you.
Who's ever heard of the saying, less is more? Anybody? I have. So have fun with that. I mean, I love Michael's training on Monday, Michael. That was just so valuable.
just watch this whole
That's the
thing, because then we go into how to make a group.
It's a good picture showing your hair.
So by the end of it, Keely
Everything
had
already built in.
a working group that she could start to
Jenna
expose her
really
guests
fast
to.
to touch on her comment. She says, would you recommend having more than one group for contrasting markets? Where, I mean, you could. It's a lot of work though, and I would only say if you have a lot of people.
Okay, and then by the end of it, I'm going over the compensation plan, how to make money with it, and then we do a quick recognition of all the people who are making money. So it's your responsibility. If you miss Super Saturday, get your butt on the recording. Okay, it's 4 hours. If you put it on 2 speed, it's 2 hours. If you put it on 1.5 speed, it's 3 hours. And it'll show you step by step. These guys walk you through step by step what to click on, what to copy, what to paste. You don't have to come up with anything. Just copy and paste, and they're going to show you exactly how to do it. Okie dokie. And I just realized that we need the Google link as a comment in this post. So Skylar, will you put that in here, just so when they get to the video and they're like, all right, you need to grab the link is in the comments.
Yeah, give me a sec. Let me pull it up.
Cool. Cool. Okay, so I have just a minute before we got to run. So let me pull up the chat. Any questions? Yeah, so type in video speed controller into Google. I love it because you can watch things faster than 2x. If you're watching something on YouTube, how to make a chicken coop video, and you want to watch it on faster than 2x, then you need your video speed controller. But then also if you're watching other things that aren't on YouTube that don't have the video speed controller, now you can control anything. Okay, so you come in here, I'm telling you, it's gonna make your life so much easier, because then we can start to go through a new exposure process that is 24/7 on demand.
Hey, Michael.
Okay. Yeah, what's up?
2 things. One, how do we get that video speed controller? 1 and 2. As far as hours spent on Facebook, what do you suggest?
I suggest everyone control themselves. If you are not doing scroll patrol and you're actually going into groups and finding people, creating conversations in Messenger, adding them and tagging them in the group that you made, shit, you could do that 8 hours a day. Make a couple $100,000 a year doing it. But if you are scrolling and you're watching other people's posts and you're just looking at stuff to look at stuff, maybe half an hour a day. It's like ice cream. Like, how much ice cream are you supposed to eat? A couple bites. That's it. So how you get the video speed controller is you just Google video speed controller and click on the very first thing that comes up. And then there'll be a little button over here that says add to Chrome. And then you'll have a little plugin extension right here.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
And if somebody could try out that link that I just threw in the chat box, that would be to the Google Drive. Let me know if that works.
It works, Skylar.
Perfect. So I'll also add it to the comments here. Link to access Google Docs. I don't know why it's not clickable in there. But I guess you just have to copy and paste it. Okay, so you have to watch this. You're behind the 8 ball. You're behind the 8 ball if you don't, because we're moving forward with this. I know Dan Knickerbocker, here he is right here. He was like, dude, I'm so far behind. I don't get it. This is so new to me. He just went and watched the recording, paused, did the thing, hit play. Paused, did the thing, hit play. And by Sunday afternoon, he called me and says, done. Group is made. So use it, because this is how Sandy Girl Clark's now over $200,000 in earned income from just using this group process. She doesn't have live events. And now none of us have live events, but she never really did live events. She always did this Facebook thing. And she's made all kinds of money using this process before she even got to Renatus. And she introduced us to this way with best practices. So also loving to see everyone's face on the Super Saturday mornings. That's awesome. And just another big thanks to Dane and Skylar for putting all this back end work so that a group could be built in half an hour. It could be built in an hour. You guys just follow the steps. The time it takes for you to make your group will depend on the speed of your internet. So disclaimer there. Some of you got slow internet, it's just gonna take a little bit longer. So this is exciting stuff, everybody. We got our new groups. We got Profits Intensive coming up. We have, if you got any questions, my email is right there, Michael with elevate@gmail. Stay plugged in. We got the new team site, teamelevateusa.com. I guess we could just preview that real quick one more time. Oops. I can spell. teamelevateusa.com. So you can also get to see who all the collaborators are if you scroll to the bottom and see everybody here. So thank you to all the collaborators on Team Elevate. But here we go. So on Wednesday, in 2 days, we're gonna have the English house tour. So all you gotta do, click anywhere on this picture and it'll take you to the registration page. So when you send your guests, same thing, say, hey, just click on the house tour picture for Wednesday. And I know you'll be tempted to click on it and then send them this link, but then you miss out on the professionalism of the website. Because then they're gonna scroll down here and they're gonna go, oh, look at all these. This is a clickable link. This one's clickable. This one's clickable. All these here. So this one's for everyone. You can see right here, everyone, everyone, everyone. Students only, students only, students only. Okay, and then we got our study group in Spanish over here, students only. And then if you're really interested in the compensation plan, growing your ICM business, and that's more of your focus, then come to the business development group. I got to run it last week and it was awesome. We kicked some butt in that workshop. So, and you guys, some of you missed it. Now, that's okay. If you're in another one of these groups, it's fine. But we've now combined forces. Utah, Arizona, California, Hawaii. We even got people in Florida and New York showing up. We got people all over the place. So be a part of teamelevateusa.com. Okay, what if they go to a webinar without communicating it and we don't register them? Well, right, the form asks them who invited them, and then we have that captured at the end of the intensive. So there is one little tweak that we're going to be making to where that information will be easily accessible. But we always, at the end, one thing that you can be assured of is that at the end of the webinar, we always send them back to you. Whoever sent them, we always send them back to you. Okay, so use this. Thanks again to all the collaborators for making this possible. I really appreciate all of you and your hard work. And, you know, your stories are impressive, what you've been able to do in your life with this Renatus information. It's been amazing. So keep sharing it, keep telling more people about it, and let's take it to a whole nother level. I got to go, everyone. It's pack time. So I'll follow up with you soon. Be sure to show up tomorrow bright and early with Bill Predabon. And thanks, everybody. Have a great day. Go do what we talked about. Build, build, build. Talk to you soon.
Thank you so much, Michael. Thank you, Keely.
De nada. Adios.
Thank you, everybody.
Gracias.